Hello everyone, Kier here, and we are about to do the Marvel Snap Random Deck Challenge. And when I say random, I mean random, alright? The gigantic wheel you see here is all the cards that I own in Marvel Snap. And what we're about to do is spin this wheel 12 times in order to get a result. And once we get the result, we put it in the deck. The only grace that I have is I have 3 rerolls that I can use to try to make sure that I'm not completely boning myself. Because there are certain cards that just totally destroy the thing we're going for. Okay, let's get into the rolling, shall we? First one. Maria Hill. Okay, not bad. It's a 1 cost, so it's actually, this might be one of the best 1 costs to get in a random deck challenge, because it can give us a random 2 cost to work with. Spin number 2. Wolfsbane, solid 3 cost. Omega Red. Okay, not bad. Honestly, this is a pretty good start. Right now, Sam Wilson Captain America is like the most meta card in the game, so I'm gonna call myself insanely lucky there. Rhino also just got a buff. Dude, I promise I'm not staging this. Scarlet Spider, solid card. I'm liking this so far. We're halfway through and we've got a really solid base here. Wong is good. It can be comboed with our Wolfsbane, which is pretty nice. Iron Patriot, another... dude, I couldn't make this better if I tried. Dude, if I lose with this deck, I'm gonna be actually pretty upset with myself. Jeff, really good card. Black Bolt, kind of niche, but not bad. Scar, pretty bad in this deck. We don't have any 10 costs that'll reduce him. And Echo. Okay, I'm actually... Dude, for our first roll, this is a pretty okay deck. What do we want to get rid of, though? Let me get my pen and paper out here so I don't forget. So we probably want to get rid of Scar, because we don't have enough enablers for him in this deck. And we'll get rid of Black Bolt, because we don't have any synergy pieces. Do I just keep the rest? I guess I don't have to decide right now. We can do one at a time. Let's get rid of Scar first, so pretend these not here. Uatu. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably reroll Uatu. So this will be our second reroll. Zabu. We'll take Zabu. That's not bad, because we have Omega Red and Scarlet Spider, which is going to get discounted by Zabu. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, I think that means we have one more reroll to use on Black Bolt. I mean, it's like Black Bolt, but it costs cheaper, right? It's still 7 power, so I'll take it. Okay. So we have our full list. Really not bad, considering. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, okay, so the good news is, since we have Zabu in the deck, all of these 4 costs can get reduced. We have Iron Patriot and Sam Wilson as, like, just standard good cards. And then we have some randomness with Maria Hill. Like, I don't know. I think we got a real shot. Let's actually hop into Conquest and give this a spin, shall we? We're going to be doing a Gold Conquest, which is 3 rounds, and if we lose, we lose. It's luck of the draw, really. All right, here we go. Let's do it. No hesitation. Okay, we got Leon Phelps. Good news is they're not using a Thanos deck. We can tell because of the deck size. Bad news is they have a collection level of 72 8,000, which is like several times mine. That's insane. All right, let's do... Let's do Maria first. We don't know what they have yet. That Echo could be extremely valuable later. I'm doing great, yeah. Ooh, okay. We have a couple of choices here. We can play Jeff wherever we want, but we probably want to get this Iron Patriot going and put some pressure on our opponent. We'll be able to put decent stats up next turn, and we don't have to be that committal. Doc Ock. Okay. Our opponent is snapping. They've only played a Zabu. They're probably a Mr. Negative deck, if I had to guess, judging by that. So, do we go with the Echo? No, we saved that, actually. We probably just play Jeff for right now. Oh. Fascinating. Not a Mr. Negative deck. Or maybe they are, and they're just, you know, a little fancy with it. Okay. Here's my thinking. They've already committed a bit here, so I think putting Echo here is probably the smart move. And then we can do something like... See, the problem with Doc Ock is if they have a big hand, then we're going to pull something that we don't want to, which is Bad News Bears. So... I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. I think we go Psylocke Zabu here. Damn. We just missed it. The good news is, if they try to do shenanigans with Iron Man, they can't do it here. So we're locking in that location. I think that we do the Doc Ock now, and we put it here, because if we can fill them up, we have a better idea of what the power output is. We also play Scarlet Spider, because he's an activate card, and we need to actually press the button before turn 6. We're still in the information gathering phase. Like, if we get enough information here that we can make a play, it'll help us out later. Like, the Echo is actually really good to know. That's useful against this. If we know where they're going to play their Sarah next time, we can scope it out. Okay, they've played one card, and they have Sarah discount, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, okay, Super Scroll. Good to keep in mind. I am Iron Man. Final turn. They have 4 cards in hand, and we know that they have a pretty decent power output. If I were them, I would be doing Mystique to copy the Iron Man on the right side, which means we have to try to beat the middle. I don't know if we can do that or not. If we can, it's something like Rhino. Like, we do Scarlet Spider first, then put the Rhino down, and then we throw Wong in this other lane. So we get the 6 power from here, but his on reveal doesn't go off because of the Spider clone here. It's scary, though. This is a risk. I don't like it, but let's do it. Like, that's pretty strong. We did call the Mystique. Okay, yikes. Yikes. That is rough. Man. That hurts, but at least we know what they have now, right? The Prodigy is pretty revealing. This Echo is going to be instrumental if their game plan revolves around that. So I think that we actually keep her in hand as a surprise, and we try to get priority other ways. Thankfully, our shield is helping with that. Wow. Okay. Just played Zabu. Thanks for the wait. Mojo World is cool. By the way, it still doesn't necessarily... Like, this still could be a Mr. Negative deck, and they're just running Sarah stuff. I think our game plan is just going to be putting a bunch of cards here. Oh. That changes things. Okay, so good news is we have Sam. We can put Maria here. So if we hide our Echo, there is a really decent chance that we can catch them off guard on the right side. Okay, Random Iron Patriot is very good. We're just going to do that real quick. Let's do this, and then while we still have some priority... See, they could pivot, though, but this really does limit their power, so I think we go for it. If they play anything ongoing, we're going to catch them off guard, and since they have a discount from Ravona, it's pretty likely they're going to play something. And we're almost always going to win this location. Namor is interesting, although we don't have anything to play it with currently. Now comes the question, right? So we probably move this. We probably play Wong for the Wolfsbane at the very end of the game. It's a tough decision to make. Because, see, and now they're really confident, which scares me. What could they have up their sleeve? Maybe their plan is to just win Strange Academy and Mojo World, but I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Okay, they didn't see the Echo. They're blind. It's fine. Please go over here. That would be awesome. Yes! I think that's going to buff Sam. Yeah! Okay. So we can do a couple of things here. We probably... I mean, our best play is Wolfsbane. And then... Yeah. Heck yeah. Dude, this Echo is going to be our win condition. Because, I mean, in this game, they didn't notice it. They're going to be paying more attention next time, but in games like this, it seriously limits their power output. Did they rage quit? If they did, Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Holy crap. Alright, we'll take it. I'm not mad. This is great. Okay. So, because they're blind and didn't see the echo, they're calling it quits, which means we make it to round 2. Right now, we're setting a record. You know, we'll see if we'll be able to beat this next time. Whew. I'm gonna take a breath. Let's hop into the next one, shall we? Round 2. Man, I still can't get over. We got Iron Patriot and Sam Wilson in a completely random deck. It feels like cheating. I feel like cheating right now. Lumeria doesn't really affect us. Yeah, we're good. If we had like Zabio or something, I'd be slightly upset. But, you know. Oh boy. They seem pretty confident. We'll probably have to retreat this game. This is, I don't know. If they're this confident, we'll just scout some information first and see what they got. Mindscape could ruin their plans, potentially. We're going to play Sam here. Okay. This is probably... Ooh, this is weird. Okay, Batroc is actually kind of sick with Sam's shield. Now, I'm a little scared, because if this is a zoo deck, they're going to be running some ongoings, but we should probably save it, right? So what we need to do right now is gain priority. That's like what we need to do, number 1. This shield is going to move before Batroc, so I think we just play Rhino and move the shield, so we can get priority. Like, that's got to be our number 1 plan. Okay, they either got Echo or Batroc with the Mirage. Now, here's where we can catch them a little off guard. We can try to keep priority here by playing Proxima and then doing this. They're probably going to play a Khazar, but we can stop their Blue Marvel, which is going to be their, like, big piece here. Yeah, there's the Khazar. Now it's a guessing game. We just have to guess where they're going to play their Blue Marvel. If I were them, I'd play it middle. Because you have the Ant-Man to bolster the lane, but it is just a complete guess. Like, we have no information to go off of. Do we do the Hail Mary Iron Patriot? I think we do. And then let's get Jeff down. I think we guessed wrong. I think we guessed wrong. Yeah, we did. Interesting. I don't know if we can win this. Our best play would be something like this into Ultron and just filling the locations, but that's not nearly enough to win. I mean, especially because they can fill... I don't know. Like, on one hand, we are actually quite powerful here. And we're pretty sure we win mid. Maybe we go for it. You know, actually, before I make a mistake, this is probably better for stats. And I don't think we need to worry about a tiebreaker. We need to win. Oh, man. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that's close. I think we had the right idea, because if we played Ultron, we wouldn't have gotten there. We needed the extra power. If they had rolled something like the Hood, there was a chance we could have won that, but yeah, that sucks. We'll have to be a little lucky with our Echo this game if we want to win. Wow, they're really going for it. That's fine. We're getting Zabu down this game, so I'm actually feeling pretty okay about it. And we have Iron Patriot in hand. We're probably just going to play it on the right. Yeah, because they'll be concerned about Mojo World, I think. And we can steal that back with Rhino. Galactus is fun, but I don't think we can do anything about that. It's turn 3, so they don't have any ongoings yet. Okay, that's good news for us. So they've locked up that location, and we have priority. Now the question is, where do they play the ongoing cards? I mean, it's just a guess, right? We just have to make a random guess. I think we get Rhino down for the stats middle. Okay. So the good news is, they can only play one more ongoing card. So they're probably going to do Gilgamesh, which is big. See, now it's like, where do we put the stats? I think we save Wolfsbane and Proxima, and we do something like this. Because, I mean, even if they had Blue Marvel or Khazar here, like, they're just not going to be able to beat this, which means we get the Omega Red buff. So our target is going to be beating this, probably. There's the Blue Marvel. Now I feel like such an idiot. If we had saved the Proxima and Wolfsbane for middle, I think we could have won. Oh, that's so frustrating, man. Because I don't think this gets us anywhere close, right? No. I mean, hold on. Maybe with the Omega Red buff. What's the math on that? So we're adding 7 to 6, so that'll be 13 plus 3. They're at 14 plus 2. Now, the only issue is that Marvel Boy could still win it for them. Because he can go pew-pew, and then they get the points. Are we willing to risk it? I don't think so. I'm such a dumbass, dude. I guess I was thinking that I could move the shield wherever I needed it to, but I didn't need to do that. Oh, that's so frustrating. We could have won that one, too. I don't think we ever tempo this out, because we need to surprise them with it. They're confident again. Interesting. I think we do this. Actually, I don't know. I don't think they can add enough stats in time, and we can get more resources this way. Yeah. Okay, Wiccan is big. But what do we want to do now? I think we have to try to get priority, right? The thing is, if they're playing Khazar this turn... I mean, it doesn't matter, right? We don't have priority, so we can't stop them. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this game has just run away from us. I don't think we can... I can try to stop them from getting an ongoing here in the future, but I don't know if that really matters. And both of these cards are going to be dragged here no matter what. Yep, there's Blue Marvel. Okay. So the biggest we get here is 19, which is unfortunately not enough to win. Yeah, I think that's wraps. We can still do one more round, but I don't know, man. It's too hard to predict where they're going to play this, and if we play it early, they can just avoid it entirely. That's fine. Yes, I know you're gonna snap. Here, I'll snap too. Okay. We don't want to give them Feast. Yeah, they probably want it, though. Magneto's interesting. So they'll have 4 energy this turn. We can save that for... no. This is a real bummer. Maybe we do Jeff and Echo. I think we have to save it. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So now we have to guess where they play their Blue Marvel. If we go by previous patterns, they'll play it mid. And we just sort of have to hope that works. I think we play the Magneto here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that Iron Patriot should be over here. I don't know why it's so bugged out. But we'll play Magneto here just to win Asgard. And I guess we'll play Maria left as well.
We are the future.
Okay, we did get their Ant-Man, which is important. Okay, Marvel Boy moves to the right. I think we do Scarlet Spider here. That means that whatever card they play will be moved to Great Web. And then we have ways to escape, because Scarlet Spider duplicates himself and Jeff can move, right? I think we then play Wong middle. And then we can use Wolfbane there. Okay, Shauna. Okay, so they're locked up middle. Nope, they're locked up right. But they have a lot of power there. So I guess the ultimate question is, what's the best way to spend our energy? I think with Wolfsbane Omega Red, there's a really decent chance we can win middle and help to spread that power. And I think we Scarlet Spider, and we hope that's enough, right? I mean, here we go. Yeah, that's tough to beat. That is tough to beat. I mean, we gave it our best shot, right? GG's Bop. You got us. Really aggressive snaps, but it paid off for them. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if there was a way for me to win that. I'd be curious to see what I did wrong. Like, there's a world where I played Magneto right. But then, of course, we wouldn't have enough power here. Their best chance was to try to contest the Wong, right? And there really wasn't a way for us to mitigate, because we had to spend the energy then. So I don't know if there was a way to surprise them with Wolfsbane, but I don't know. We gave it our best shot. I think we did pretty well, all things considered. We didn't have a lot of tech in the deck, so the value that we could get with Echo was appreciated. It's just a shame, dude. This deck in particular is so hard to guess with. They can just do whatever every turn. It's a 1 in 3, so yeah. Well, thank you for joining me for the random deck challenge for Conquest. We didn't win this time, but that's okay. We got a win, which is pretty impressive, and I'll take that. I'll take it. All right. If you want to see me and do more stuff, I am streaming this currently at twitch.tv/KieranNimbus, where I'm also going to be doing some Rivals content, so stick around for that, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff.